I probably wouldn't strike you as being a big Justin Bieber fan, but you would actually be wrong for a couple of reasons. Justin Bieber has won me over even more recently. Yep, I'm talking about Justin Bieber, the kid who peed in a mop bucket, egged his neighbor's house, and wore pants so low that you just knew they were going to drop to his ankles any second. Back in 2014, after he kept getting arrested, the late-night shows would ask me to give my professional 2 cents on Justin's hijinks. But today's real story, there's a new side of Bieber that I'm really appreciating. After years of headlines like this,
throwing eggs and peeing in buckets, drinking lean so you can suck it. His attitude may make you hurl. It's Bieber's naughty world.
Bieber is now making headlines like this. Justin Bieber shares his and Hailey's Bieber Family Values for son Jack Blues. Justin Bieber's family values reveal his and Hailey's parenting style. Justin Bieber just shared his family's values, and it has parents reflecting on their own. The same teen who sang Sorry 10 years ago is now 31 years old, married, and talking about family values, not fame. On their 7th wedding anniversary, Justin and wife Hailey posted the Bieber Family Values. 10 rules, typed, framed. And the rules aren't about fame, fortune, and Instagram memes. They're about things like rest as worship, health as an act of stewardship, giving, generosity and time, money and respect, servanthood, making people feel like they can fly, life as a gift, practice daily gratitude. You know, I read that list and I thought about the time that I met Justin Bieber for the very first time. He was actually a guest on The Doctors, one of the shows that we produced at Stage 29 that my son Jay created and was on CBS and other networks for many, many years.
So it makes you realize that everyone's rooting for you, right?
Yeah.
And that people you would never expect in this world to care about you actually care about you more than you would ever know. Because you're special.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God!
And I had an opportunity to sit down with Justin backstage and visit just the two of us for a while. And I came away thinking, what an intelligent and thoughtful young man. Crazy talented, to be sure, but when I sat down with him and talked to him one-on-one, he didn't come across as a crazy, wild, rock star type teen. He came across as a very thoughtful young man. And when I see now that he's come such a long way from doing 100 miles an hour through his gated community where my son Jay actually lived, I can't say I'm totally shocked because I sensed in him the core of a really decent and thoughtful human being. Here are 5 other values that they are embracing. Longevity and a sustainable pace of life. Quality and excellence of production. Innovation and moving the human experience forward. Sustainability. Creating products that serve humanity. Human beings. Believing in their dignity and eternal worth. And now, people aren't asking, what's wrong with Justin Bieber? They were talking instead about what's right with Justin Bieber. He's a husband, he's a father, he's a man trying to do right by his family, his faith, and his child. The comment section on that post was something to behold. Here are just a few of those comments. This just shows how good of a dad and mom Justin and Hailey are. So beautiful. I love the idea of displaying your family values. The best home post I've ever seen. But it's not enough to praise Justin. Parents need to follow his lead. You never know where you're going to get inspiration. You never know who's going to pop up and give you reason to think and take action. So here's an assignment. Not for next month, an assignment for right now. Something that you can do based on what we're talking about this very minute. Schedule 30 minutes. Make an appointment with yourself. Don't just think, oh, I'll get to this. No, you have to make an appointment for yourself. Maybe it's after the kids go to bed tonight or tomorrow night. You got to turn off the television. You got to shut down the computer. And you got to go sit down and keep an appointment with yourself. Schedule 30 minutes. Put it on the calendar. And I want you to write down 5 to 10 values that actually matter to you. Not what should matter, not what you would say if the pastor made a house call and came by, but what really matters to you. And then I want you to frame it. I want you to hang it. Make it visible where your children will see it every day. Have a family meeting to discuss what these values mean in real life, not in theory. And if it sounds corny, if it seems awkward to have a family meeting, the stranger it feels, the more awkward it feels, the more you need to do it. Because if it seems weird or awkward to sit down as a family and talk, you really need to do it. The stranger it feels, the more you need it. Don't overthink this. It doesn't need to be Instagram perfect. You don't need to put flowers around it. You don't need to get a calligrapher to come in and do it. Just write it down and make it honest. And you don't need to have the same values as Justin Bieber's. They don't have to be anyone else's except yours. Every family has a legacy. And maybe these are things that you found as a tradition in your family. Maybe it's some things you need to eliminate. Maybe it's some things you need to initiate. Maybe it's some things you need to commit to revitalizing. This is not a nice idea like, oh, that'd be fun. This is a must-do idea. Every parent wrestles with the same question. What do we want to pass down to our children? What kind of traditions, rituals, values, and beliefs do we want to establish so our children carry them further into their lives when they have children? It's not enough to pass on a house or a car or an inheritance, a college fund. It's the values that matter, because here's the truth. Kids need a compass, and you can give them that compass. Values show them who they are. It shows them what your family is defined by. It's clear Justin and Haley are figuring that out right now. So step one, make your list. And that's where a lot of parents are failing. Not because they don't care. They do. They care deeply. But because they never stop to say, hey, wait a minute. We need to get clarity here. We need to define what our family believes, what our family stands for. Winging it isn't a long-term strategy. And maybe that's why Justin posting this hit home for so many people. When you write it down, you get some distance from it and you can look at it and say, wow, that is who we are. Maybe it's inspirational. Maybe it's aspirational. We're going to live to that. Look, we've watched him grow up from a 15-year-old pop star getting chased by paparazzi to a man who's trying to do the best for his family. He has evolved. Do you need to evolve? From working too much to maybe investing more in your family. He's not chasing fame anymore. He's chasing peace. I don't pretend to know everything that he's thinking, everything that she's thinking, and neither do you. I'm just asking you to take initiative in your family. And I don't want you to just hang the list on the wall or put it on the refrigerator with magnets or post it on Instagram. I'm asking you to put action behind it, to actually recognize that you are a role model, that you are one that sets the tone in the family. And that means you have to live it. You have to demonstrate for your children what these things mean. Children learn more in 5 minutes of watching you than in 5 years of listening to you. Plato said it very clearly. Plato said, I can learn more about a man in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. How about you with your kids? Yak, 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 yak. Or they can watch what you do, how you interact with them. They see you say thank you to your spouse, to the waiter. Show patience when you're driving. You teach them gratitude and grace. They see you lose your temper, and they go, oh, that's okay. They see you love yourself, take care of your health. They'll learn that too. They see you scroll instead of listen. They learn that you're not really there. The truth is, your kids won't remember your lectures, but they'll remember what you do, and they'll certainly remember what you do with them. And you don't need millions of fans to click on something that you post. You just need one child to put their arms around your neck and give you a big hug. You just need those children to say, hey, thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom. And while I'm at it, let me say, thank you, Justin Bieber, for inspiring this real story. Wherever you're getting the real story, make sure you subscribe and follow. I'll see you tomorrow. You know, in today's world, it's easy to feel worn down, juggling stress, late nights, and nonstop screens. But what if your body's missing something simple? That's why I trust Magnesium Breakthrough from Bioptimizers. It delivers 7 forms of magnesium plus humic and fulvic acids to help your body absorb and use it efficiently. Magnesium plays a vital role in helping your body relax, recharge, and recover. This formula helps support calm focus, deeper rest, muscle recovery, and overall well-being without artificial colors, preservatives, gluten, or soy. You can feel the difference when your body gets what it needs. So if you want to sleep soundly, stay centered, and power through your day, visit bioptimizers.com/Dr. Phil and give it a try, because real balance starts from the inside out.